Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So the reason I have an impromptu surprise broadcast today is because with the latest patch for Fallout 76, we can now access the keypad in that room outside of Tanagra Town. And every single comment you guys have been leaving on all of my videos has been letting me know of this. And so I'm well aware of it. And let's go track it down and figure out exactly what's behind that door at Tanagra Town. Thank you for your patience earlier. I managed to get my microphone working. So the secret begins at the White Spring Bunker. Let's head that way. Right. Let's head inside. So yes, I have seen all of your tweets, and I have seen every single message. It's frustrating because I publish a video just showing absolutely everything that there is to do with Tanagra Town, and then a week later they answer my questions. A week later, they give us access to the one thing that I couldn't find access to. All right, let's get rid of my rads. There we go. Okay, so from what I hear, the answer lies within the military wing of the Enclave bunker. So let's cross over communications and let's check it out. Now, of course, I have explored everything here, read every terminal, listened to every holotape, read every note. So if we find something new here, it is new. It was added recently just so that we can gain access to Tanagra Town. Now, I was told to check out one of these terminals. And I don't know which one it is, but I think this is it. All right, we've got the military workstations, surveillance recordings, data lost, production support, perimeter patrols. Okay, I don't think it's a surveillance recording. Let's see if we can find another working terminal. Do they all have the same stuff? Military workstation. Nope. Okay, regarding black box, surveillance dishes, remote lab. From Major Ragnar's daughter to Dr. Norris science team, subject regarding the remote lab 1.2. I'll get a team out there as soon as possible. Okay, so that was a response to a message from Dr. Norris science team to Major Ragnar's daughter. Remote lab 1.2. Remote lab 1.2 has missed their last two check-ins. I'm afraid something's gone wrong. Would you be able to send some men out to ensure they're okay? Chinese stealth attack. Okay, so that's for stealth boys. Here we go. Error. Remote lab 1.2 access code. From Lieutenant Felix Parson to Major Ragnar's daughter. Lab 1.2 check-in. Scouts returning from remote 1.2. The team's gone. My only things left were a couple of bloodstains. My men picked up a few pieces of sensitive intel, but I recommend sending a burn team through to make sure there are no loose ends. Parson, can you get a couple of men to check on remote 1.2? No one's heard from them in a while. It's the one northeast of Harper's Ferry. Access code 748250. 748250. All right, we're getting somewhere. 748250. If our suspicion is accurate, 748250. 748250. Don't let me forget it. 748250. Finally, we get to see what's behind this doggone door. It's been bothering me for months. 748250. I suppose I could write it down. I mean, that's always, logical. But I'm lazy, and I don't want to Alt-Tab to write something down. 748250. Just got to remember, put it in the head, and I'll be fine. All right. Tanagra Town. 748250. Darmok, Angelad at Tanagra. Of course, it always reminds me of the Picard song. Darmak Angelad at Tanagra. Okay, everybody is spamming. Thank you for spamming the chat with the number 74, 82, 50. I think we've all got it. Psychotic says, what one Fallout game would you only play? Man, I love all the Fallout games, but if forced to choose just one, I guess Fallout 4. All right, here we go. 74, 82, 50. Yes! Yes! We're in! What do you got? What do we got? Ah! It's erotic feral gold. What are you doing here? Let's close that. Okay. We got an plan shielding, aligning operative under armor. A unique plan. Blasted out terminal. Ooh, there's the blood stain. Hey, is that a note? Didn't want to hurt them. I didn't want to hurt them. Gave me no choice. They destroy the research. Only way. What? What? There's a big pile of blood in a corner. I don't know who that's from. There's a little Nuka-Cola sign over here. Someone was fond of their Nuka-Cola. I'm going to be methodical. I've been waiting to get in here for months. I'm finally in here. I want to find out what's there. Medical liquid container. Desk fan. A welcome mat. It's weird. What's a welcome mat doing on there? Okay, we got a little miniature. We got a little cricket carrying a Nuka-Cola. That's cool, but it doesn't really mean anything. Okay, privacy screen. What the heck? Privacy screen and a big forklift. So, why was this hidden for so long, right? I mean, we've been waiting to get. Oh, what's this? No. We've been waiting to get access to this room for months to try and figure out what this Tanagra Town thing is all about. We finally get it. Okay, so what do we know? We know that it was an Enclave lab. We know that they went radio silent. Okay. So the Enclave sent a patrol to check up on them, only to find everyone gone. Okay. And when we arrive ourselves, we find one note, and it's talking about not wanting to hurt them and destroying the research. Kyle says, hey, Oxhorn, absolutely loving your series on the Fallout 3 story. Can't wait for the next one. Thank you very much. Speaking of which, I need to get back to work. I took a break from working on a lore video to do this live stream. Of course, I had a live stream scheduled for early this morning, and I had to cancel it due to IRL things, but I figured I would hop on really quickly. Can I move this? Is there anything in that box? I just want so badly for there to be more to this. I just want there to be more to this so badly. Okay, so, ooh, there's something on top. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to make more of this. But, okay, so the Enclave sent a patrol here. There was some research going on here. It's been invaded by vines. The birdhouse? Okay, I'll check the birdhouse. Nothing. We get one note, and they destroy the research. Okay, so we don't learn what they were researching here. We don't know what they were doing here. But presumably, so if I had to recreate this story based on everything we know, the Enclave has some sort of research lab going on here. The vines start to attack. Robbie Shock says, hey, Oxhorn, I was playing Wolfenstein, the Old Blood, in first chapter. They have a soda machine with Nuka-Cola for sale. Do they really? That's great. Mitch says, hey, Oxhorn, if stuck in one game, if you couldn't leave until you got 100% completion, which game would you choose and why? Note if choosing like Fallout, all canon sequels are a part of the game. If I had to choose one game and I couldn't leave until I finished everything, I'd choose a game that had very little to do because I don't want to be stuck in one game forever. I would choose like a linear Wolfenstein game where you just go through each level and find all the secrets. Then I'd finish it up really quickly. All right, so if I had to put a story together, the Enclave comes down here. They're doing some sort of experiment. That experiment triggers vine growth. Perhaps that's what we are seeing here. Perhaps the vines that infested the mire came from whatever experiment that the Enclave was doing here. We already know that the Enclave is responsible for bringing back the super mutants after the Brotherhood and the Responders wiped them out at Huntersville. Then, of course, the Enclave comes and brings them back. So could it be that the Enclave is responsible for all of the strangler vines that we see all over Appalachia? Could this be their fault? And could this be the source of the strangler vines? I'm going to close it so that whomever comes after me has a sense of achievement for opening this door. Nope. There we go. So that then provides some color to the skeletons we find here. Find TNT Dome Key 7. I did that in my last live stream. We spent a good 4 hours trying to figure out that entire encounter, and I got the prize at TNT Dome 7. So check out that video, my latest live stream, to find out why. But anyway, we now know who these skeletons are. These skeletons belong to Enclave scientists who came here to work for the Enclave. They got completely wiped out. One scientist was behind the door when they were attacked, and the last thing he did is say, I didn't want to hurt them, destroy the evidence, or destroy the research. Who did he hurt? Who did he hurt? Could it have been... I don't know. I mean, I'm just grasping at straws at this point. There you go. There's Tanagra down. We now have almost everything. The thing that complicated this even more is there was a completely unrelated event associated with the Tanagra town that we went through during my last live stream. In order to open TNT Dome door number 7, we had to come here to get half of a card. We found it at the top of Tanagra town, which wasn't there when I did my lore video, so that was completely new as well. So 2 new things directly related with the Tanagra town. The key that let us open TNT Dome door number 7, and this. We now got into the lab there. But nothing tells us the connection between Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra. I think that it's a human testing lab because of all of the surgical tools and blood. 6 says Galaxy. I mean, it could be. And then that would coincide with saying I didn't want to hurt them. But we don't find any bones there, right? We don't find any human remains or any evidence of, dissecting human beings or experimenting on human beings. We find remorse. An Enclave scientist felt bad for what he did, which is why he said, I didn't mean to hurt them, which means he hurt them, but he didn't mean to. But then, presumably, they came back. They, whomever the Enclave scientist was hurting, came back for revenge, which is why they're all dead. Well, all right, I'm going to have to end the broadcast there. I just thought I would bring you with me while we go to Tanagra Town to find out what's finally behind that door. I need to get to work on my next lore video. I've got a Fallout 2 lore video that I want to get done. So because my day was interrupted with real life stuff, I'm going to have a shorter video for you tomorrow. I think I'm going to do a bit of reading from the Fallout 2 official strategy guide. It's been a video that many people have been asking for. It ties the events of Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 together. So I think I'm going to do that for tomorrow. But then I've got a new Fallout 2 video scheduled for this week. An LA Noire video. We only have 2 LA Noire videos left until we're done with the game. But I've got the second one scheduled for this week. And then, of course, another Fallout 3 video. I've already got the footage captured for all these videos. It's just a matter of piecing it all together and recording the narration. Last week was really there was a lot of stuff last week. Not only did we have all of the new Creation Club stuff, which I covered a lot of Creation Club content, but we had patch 7, which we had to cover here in Fallout 76, and the whole Nuka Shine quest. So I'm going to let you go. I know it's a short stream, but I just wanted to take you with me to go to Tanagra Town and open that door. Stay tuned. Lots of new content this week, and next live stream is going to be on Friday. I'm still trying to pick a game, so you may want to follow me on Twitch. I'll be doing some impromptu Twitch streams this week while I try and figure out which game I want to start live streaming. And then, of course, there's the show on Thursday for Scotch and Smoke Rings. We'll be picking up with Wolfenstein, the new Colossus. We've been having a blast with that game. It's such a crazy game. Anyway, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Have a good one.